Hello. I am a member at First Congregational Church in Albany, New York, and I wanted to say what a blessing it is to be part of a church that's open to all and knows every single person is a child of God. Together, we make a difference every day through missions that help the hungry and homeless. We provide a place for many groups, from yoga classes to Al-Anon and many others. I hope you'll join me in helping the church continue to be a blessing by going to our website at firstcongregationalalbany.org and donating generously. I'll put a link below, and don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. Thank you. And now let's listen as Pastor Jim leads us on a walk through the Psalms.
Hi there. I'm Jim Eaton, pastor at First Congregational Church of Albany, New York. One of the many things many of us are rediscovering these days is the pleasures of a walk. On a good walk, we notice things. So let's listen to the psalm each week as if we were on a walk through it, noticing what it has to say to us. The psalm for this coming Sunday is Psalm 66, and we're focusing on verses 8 through 20. Let me begin with a question. What would you do if I told you there would be a test? Well, there isn't going to be a test, but this is a psalm which has testing in its background. Every song has a context. Every song that we sing, even now, we know if we go to a birthday party, we're going to sing happy birthday, not Christmas carols. Well, the context for this song is a time of testing, so it's a great psalm for today. We've all been on a pause because of the pandemic long enough that it's become a kind of test. For those who are sick, for those who care for them, for those who are grieving, it's an even bigger test. So let's listen to how this singer speaks to faith in a time of testing. It begins, "Bless our God, O people, let the sound of God's praise be heard." Now, I'm reading this quietly, but you know, that's not what this singer imagined. The singer imagined it being shouted at a great festival. Bless our God, O people. So let's say it loud. Say it with me, loudly. Bless our God, O people. Did you do it? Try it one more time. Bless our God, O people. This part of the psalm was originally meant to be sung during a great noisy festival, a sort of combination of New Year's and Christmas with drums and trumpets and tambourines and crowds shouting out, "Bless our God, O people." What surprised me as I walked through the psalm was that it is about people who've come through an amazingly tough time. You let people ride over our heads, it says. We went through fire, water. We're going through a tough time too. So it's a great psalm for this moment because it remembers that after those times, God brought these people to what the singer calls a spacious place. Today, when we're mostly staying home, doesn't that sound good? It sounds pretty good to me. The second half of the psalm is more personal. The singer says, "I will tell what God has done for me." What about you? Have you taken a moment lately to consciously think about how God has worked in your life, to remember what God has done for you? We're all going through a difficult time, a time of testing. And in that time, it's good for us to stop and remember all God has done for us. And remembering, how can we help but say, like the psalmist, "Blessed be God," because God has not removed God's steadfast love from us. That's the greatest blessing of all. Remember, God loves you today and every day and always will, no matter who you are, no matter where you are in life, in the time of testing, in the time of celebration, in all times. God's steadfast love never goes away. Blessed be God. Let's take a moment now for prayer. Let's be quiet and listen for God. Let's let our God hear in our hearts our thanksgiving. Thanks for coming on this walk today. I'll scroll this whole section of the psalm at the end, and you can also find it in your own Bible, of course. We try to publish these walks through the psalm on Wednesdays, and our worship service is streamed on Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Please go to our website, firstcongregationalalbany.org, for more information, or our Facebook page at First Congregational of Albany. And we hope you'll subscribe to the page. May you find a blessing today. Amen.